Hey Petty fam, we're back with another video. We're doing Queen Naija, Girl Talk, Let's Talk About It, her podcast. Woohoo!
Make it clap.
And we're rolling.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen. I know y'all miss me. But so this is a Let's Talk About It podcast. Yes, I am doing a podcast. And honestly, I feel so weird right now talking in front of the camera. I'm not used to this for a while, but I got my bestie here with me. She's going to make me more comfortable. This is Dummy V. The Dummy V. Wait, I don't even know what that is.
No, you guys.
You sound like a squirrel eat some.
It's your girl Tommy V, and I'm happy to be here.
You sound like a squirrel eating some nuts.
What did I do?
Right. Some. When did we meet? We met 2017.
We met on like, I don't know. We were literally going through our phones the other day, like trying to remember when we met. Was it like 2017?
I think it was like 2017.
I know it was after. Yeah, it was after high school.
Yeah, we met 2017 through Instagram because both of our men's, well, my men back then. They had did smasher passes, and they both included each of us in each of their smasher pass, and they had caught some kind of beef or whatever, like a fake YouTube beef. And then I had messaged her because
I reacted to you guys' video of you. This is so messy.
What?
Okay, I reacted to your video of you reacting to the video of your guys reacting to the video of my guy.
Yeah, and then Dami was basically like,
"Oh man, I want to."
She was like,
"Oh,
too
man,
bad
I
our
wanted
men
to be
have
cool
beef
with
now.
her.
We can't be friends." So I messaged her and I was like, "Oh, this is just, what did I say?"
You was like, "Girl, we can still be cool."
Yeah, and we ended up being friends from there.
Yeah.
And then we just clicked.
No, like we literally clicked so. Like we like the same person.
It's like soulmates, but
Yeah.
best friends, soulmates.
Yeah.
And we the kind of friends that, like, them friends that you could literally not talk to for like 3 months,
And you'll be like,
and you could come right back and be like,
"That's us."
oh. But yeah, this is a podcast. I decided to bring her on because I felt like
We do this on a regular basis.
I don't want to. Yeah, we talk on a regular basis on the phone.
Yeah.
And this is something that like she always wanted to do. This is something that I recently wanted to do, maybe like last year. Okay, I'll just say this. I left YouTube for a long time, y'all. If y'all don't know, I started on YouTube before I even became a recording artist. I started on YouTube, and once people kept calling me like a YouTube artist and wasn't taking me serious, and I was like, and I wasn't in the conversations with my peers, the same people I wanted to be in the same conversations with. I was like, okay, let me just stop YouTube. Let me stop giving them all of me and putting my life on camera because they're not taking me serious as an artist. So yeah, I stopped for a while, but I realized like way after, like I need to get back to my roots. I need to get back to like being transparent again. I need to get back to, just opening up again. Because I left about 5 million people.
I just think people really like fell in love with you, including myself, because of how like real you were at a point. But I feel like being on camera in the way like transitioning to like the artist lifestyle I feel like you become more conscious of like people's opinions and then like you get judged more because on YouTube I feel like you could just freely just say
I used to be
and do whatever.
Unfiltered. Girl, I used to be unfiltered, and I used to even be like super duper goofy and obnoxious. And we talked about this in the car last night. Like part of it is because of like I've gotten so serious because social media has made me more serious and cautious. But the other side is that was when I was like 22 too, and now I'm about to be 28. So that with like maturing in age and stuff, I have gotten a little more I wouldn't say boring, but just a little bit more grown,
mature.
So I wanted to come back a little bit more mature.
Being yourself.
We both had some experience since then. What's it been? When did I get signed? Well, we met 2017. I got signed 2018.
Yeah.
So since then,
boom,
it's 5 years later, and I feel like a lot has went on. So yeah, I feel like we should, talk about it.
Okay, sis. So we at the podcast now. So why do you want to do the podcast?
Let's talk about it. Let's
talk about it.
Okay, so the reason why I really want to do this was because I left YouTube for a long time. I feel like I left like 5 million plus people, right? Unless people like start unsubscribing. But I feel like I just left them, and I feel like a very huge part of my success was
The
being in
start,
front of the camera and being transparent and being real. So I left. I hid out. I hid under Patrick's rock for a very long time, and so I'm ready to come back on and show them the new and better version of thyself.
Right.
And also, like, I feel like a lot of girls, I've just always been super relatable.
Yeah.
So I just want to keep it real and like let people know they're not alone with the things that we go through.
Right. As women.
As women, as
and just people, humans.
People, not just women. We're going to say everybody.
Everybody.
But, the girls.
The girls.
But I got you here. How do you feel about being here?
I feel good. I've always wanted to do a podcast because, like, when we're on the phone, I'm like, bro, we got to do a podcast.
Because
so
the stuff that we be talking about, we be like really...
Like, we really be getting down through there. Like, we really be getting to...
Yeah, we be getting to the nitty-gritty.
Down through there. You got me so... like conscious about me being so country, so it's like I say
you
get
could
down
just be yourself. I like the way you talk.
Thank you.
I talk a little country too,
a little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah,
so
we get to the nitty gritty. It's just it gets.
I don't know if we can get to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna try to get to the nitty gritty here because people be judging. No, that's the whole reason why I want to come back because like,
yeah,
I don't want to be hiding that much more.
Care.
But
why do you care? Why do you care?
Why do I care now?
Yeah. Well, what happened? Like.
Why do I care about what I say?
Yeah, how did it change? Like, you used to be very, like, raw and real.
Because I used to be so unfiltered to the point where, like, every single thing that I said, and whoever's calling me need to stop it. But everything that I ever said have always got twisted. It got twisted on YouTube.
Yeah.
It got twisted on Twitter. I freaking left Twitter. That is most toxic app ever.
Right.
Like, everything got twisted on there. So, like, for a minute, it just made me completely want to run away from social media and, like, just saying whatever was on my mind, which probably half the time was on everybody else's mind, too.
Right.
But when you say it, it's like...
You get judged.
You're wrong because you're in the public eye. You're in the public... Right. Yeah, I'm in the public eye.
Right, so now you're here, and how did you get here? Like, you just don't care now, or what? Like, what is it? You just
well, I will say this. One of the reasons why I'm here is because obviously I'm an artist too, and being an artist, for me, I'm a storytelling artist. Like in my music, I tell stories, experiences that people can relate to,
right?
And
the emotions, the feelings.
I feel like a huge part of that was me, like being able to connect with like my supporters. And that way, like, them seeing me on camera, them kind of seeing my everyday life and not just me on the red carpet or not just me, singing or in the studio. Like, I want them to, barely in the studio because I ain't see that, but I just wanted to show outside of, like, the music or outside of the apps where you go listen to the music.
Just you.
Yeah, I want to really talk because, like, outside of an artist, I'm an actual person. I'm a woman, a mother.
Right.
I'm trying to be your wife. Hello.
Right.
And, I'm a daughter. Like,
You're a human.
I'm a human. And I want to be human out loud again.
So let's talk about it is giving you the space, too, to be you again. Like,
yeah, let's
human.
just talk about it. Like, let's talk about it. It's like when you put stuff on the table, like, let's put all of this on the table and let's talk about it. And also, y'all, I do have a song, Let's Talk About It as well. So, go stream that, too.
Right. Okay, so, like, every time I call you, you're so busy. So, like, what the heck do you be doing? Because, I be trying to give you, like...
I feel very, like, shameful for saying this. But, like, a lot of times, even though I'm busy, I feel like I'm busy doing nothing. Even though I know I'm doing something, but I feel like...
You don't be doing enough.
I feel like I don't be doing enough because I still... Like, I'm at this point right now, I feel super stagnant in life. Starting this podcast actually is going to probably help motivate me to... just like start doing more things and like feel better because most of the time I'm like if I'm not at the studio creating a new album, I'm literally home just momming and running to Target.
And I really think that mommy life stuff, like I deal with that too. I feel like that's what makes us sometimes feel stagnant because it's such a routine.
It's a routine.
It's like the same thing
and it's
every
a
day.
full-time job alone.
Yes, for real.
That trying to I'm in the middle of trying to release my sophomore album, and that, like, it's so much pressure with that because I feel like I've had some success, like, but at some point, like, it's time to elevate.
Yeah, you got to keep going
and
up.
I just don't.
And it's that pressure.
Yeah, it's the pressure of being better, having it be better than, like, my last album. It's also like an album is not just, oh, let me release some music because it's time. It's like also, where are you at in life? This is what the album's gonna tell me. So, even with that, like, I went and recorded my album within like 2 weeks to finish it. But it's really weird because by the time all the paperwork got done, I felt like I was at a different point in life.
Right.
So
So
it's like I want to move on to the next. So like my head is like way ahead of what I'm about to release.
Right.
But yeah, so I've been doing that, and then also trying to build my team. I feel like in order to succeed and elevate, you have to, you have to build your team and bring on more people. When I got signed, who it's been. It's been just one manager. It's been which is my man's sister. And it's just really been us winging it. Like, it's been me doing this.
You guys have done great though.
We done great thus far. I will say that. But it's time to elevate. And like, I feel like I've become a little frustrated because it's been 5 years, right? I got signed in 2018. And everything fell into my lap. It was such a great success. But like, now I'm at the point where I'm starting to watch people don't get me wrong, I'm happy for everybody. I've always been very humble. I've always been very, like, clapping it up for other people. But I'm at a point now where I feel like it's like, okay, when is it gonna be my turn? I'm kind of waiting for my turn, like, to really, like, start thriving. I've watched people come in, other artists, and they're doing like so much more things than me. And I know, like, also it's kind of different because a lot of people don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
Some people do have kids, like, so the people that have kids do understand. But I've been watching my peers grow in a way that I want to grow. But at the same time, it'd be like, okay, well, but God, maybe it's not God's timing yet for me. Like, maybe when it comes, it's gonna all happen.
I definitely feel like timing is everything, and I feel like you could be in a preparation season, like, and you're growing as you're going through these things. You're learning, you're growing, and He's just probably like pruning you or getting you right.
I feel like He is getting me prepared, and I feel like at the same time, so I want to say this
because you might think that you're ready for it,
but I may not be. And I'm learning that. Oh, I started therapy.
Right.
So I started doing therapy, girl.
Okay.
Started doing therapy, and I think I started last year, but I'm a very inconsistent person, so I'm just now starting to get back to it. But in therapy, I've learned a lot about myself, like the things that I thought I was ready for. Like, I'm not yet, and I'm still trying. Well, I've grown since therapy, but like, I don't know how to put myself first. Like, I don't know how to, and it's so crazy. I don't want to say this, but I'm just saying, I don't know how to really
be selfish,
be a boss yet.
That's just, I love that.
Be a boss,
like, I love
in
you
a
being
sense of,
vulnerable
like,
and real like that, because I feel like a lot of people don't.
And I feel like to elevate, you gotta be a boss. And me always taking the back seat, and like, I've always been a people pleaser. I've always want to make everyone happy, and sometimes being a boss is not.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, like, what is that to you? Like, what does being a boss mean to you? Like, what is that in your eyes?
Girl, every time I think about boss, I just think about Beyonce.
Okay.
I think about Beyonce and like how she like runs her business.
So that's like kind of like what you're
just
comparing.
Like being more confident. Like, I've learned that, like, I do got self-esteem issues. Like,
that's really crazy to me, because in my eyes, if I'm looking from my point of view at you, I'm like, oh, she's a boss.
That's crazy.
So,
and a lot of other people say that, like, but to me, like, and me, I'm living this life. I'm walking in my own shoes. Like, the people that are around me and super close to me, they'll tell me, like, Queen, you gotta boss up. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Like,
but if you didn't have those type of people,
I feel like that's,
you need that though. You need those type of people.
I'm grateful for those type of people, but I feel like I'm in the process of learning how to boss up. And like I think one of the main things about bossing up is like I said, going back to putting yourself first. And it's really
Right.
hard for me.
No,
I don't
I get
know
it
how
because
to-
I'm like that too. And I think, like, you know, probably from your background, just being a bigger sister, oldest sister, and
Trying to just
other-
make sure everybody good
yeah,
and straight.
you just kind of naturally,
Like, for example,
young mom, you know, that's just something it's hard to learn, like, to know, put yourself first.
Yeah,
and
like
do things, and then you feel guilty sometimes, you know, for doing that, for putting yourself first when it comes to your kids or, you know, even family sometimes, like.
that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that. So, like, for example, I've always, like, lately I've been in a headspace of, like, you know, I want to open a business for my family and this and that, but I don't even have a business outside of music myself.
For you. Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
it's like I gotta get me straight first
For you to be able to help others.
and that's just like a metaphor for the rest of my life.
I just am right there with you because that's me too. Like, I'm just so like, oh, I want to think about everybody else, help everybody else, do everything else. And then like people are like, you got to take care of you first. Like, cause that's true. Like if you're not right with you first and you don't have you together, then you really can't help nobody else. So it's just like, it's hard to train your mind to be like that. I really think like it's something that you have to train yourself to do.
I ain't used
Like
to it.
you have to discipline your mind to be like, okay, what about me though? Dang, that's messed up. Why are we like this? Why we don't? I don't know. I love the girls though. I love the girls that's like all about.
I mean, honestly, it's like they said, like being a woman, especially a mother or whatever. It's just that's just your inclination, and it's a good trait. But then you also have to learn how to put yourself first. So I'm proud that Queen's taking this step for sure.
Them putting themselves first, like
sometimes I be envying
selfish.
the girls. Sometimes I envy the girls, and I hate to say this, but I'm just be real. It's about being real, right?
Right.
Sometimes I envy the girls that get to wake up with no kids and like literally get to design their apartment the way that they want and like literally go and just do whatever they want.
Just do everything for them. I literally was telling my other friend that the other day. I was like the girls that don't got kids and they don't have like all the other things like we have, like their lives look so like
It looks so organized.
They house be clean all the time.
And it's just like
they clothes be perfect.
It's so crazy. I don't like. Let's not say this because I love my kids. I got two kids, by the way. She got one kid. If y'all don't know, she's a new mommy.
I just had it. Well, like it's been a year. I ain't gonna say I'm that
she
new.
just had a baby a year ago, and shoot, I started with I had CJ at 19. Yeah. I got married at 19.
Right.
And then like from that relationship that failed, I went right into another relationship. So you and then like, had another baby, like, and so I've never gotten a chance
know yourself, like to know you or to do you.
It's really hard. Like I'm still trying to learn myself, like outside of just music, and like I'm trying to learn myself while still trying to become a wife too,
and
the best mom,
a better mom. I get you.
It's hard to do all of that. Like I feel like sometimes I gotta choose.
Well, you do, and I feel like a lot of women deal with that. Like then we go through depression sometimes because we do lose ourselves in the process because we're trying to be all these things at one time and not just be ourselves. But it's like you can't really just be just yourself. You have to be.
You have to worry. You gotta do the titles.
You gotta do all of it. Yeah. A wife is a totally different thing, category, whatever label.
That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother.
And then a mom is a totally different job. And then you yourself, that's
how
totally
different. How do you? I know you be asking me questions, but how do you feel like
now that I have a baby?
Yeah, like that how does a new mom life feel to you?
I really can't say that I my kid is crazy. That's the number one thing. Like my son is wild, so I'm still like, trying to get a hang of like the mom life and all that stuff like that. But I always wanted a kid. I always told you like I used to cry, be like, hey,
didn't I tell you? Let me hold on, wait. I told Dami to wait.
I told her I waited long enough.
No. She was 25, so you still had a baby at a good time. But I was telling you to wait as long as you could because you could live your life. But I'm just saying only because like the way it was for me, it was so hard. And now that you're here and you see how it is.
Well, no, okay, so I'm newly getting back into like the world and things. So like I haven't had no complaints up until now, like when I'm actually trying to leave and do things. And I'm like, I feel bad or I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, my baby. Like I literally had to, I don't even want to tell y'all this. I feel so bad because I literally missed my baby's birthday. Like his actual birthday, because I was going to be in her video. So I'm like.
The No Fake Love video, y'all.
I was in the video and I was conflicted with like, dang, like, do I stay here at home with my baby on his birthday or go do that? And that's like a like work opportunity. So it's like I was conflicted, and then
That is tough because you want to do something to make the baby's life better, but then at the same time, it's spending quality time because you can't get that back. So definitely been there before.
it's like people, I'm like calling around getting all these ideas like, should I stay? Like people like, your baby not gonna remember that, but I still felt bad, you know? So I do understand like what like your life has been like when you
Mom
would tell me like to
guilt.
wait.
I just turned down.
Because
Go ahead.
no, like I get what you're like, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
But up until this point, like I've been happy. Like I love my child. Like I love being a mom. I love my baby. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I always wanted a kid.
I'm blessed too. It just goes back to that I envy girls that can, because it seems like their
Still
life is
do
so
it.
organized. So I don't want to say
don't
envy
get
like
into
I'm
it.
jealous.
But the weird part too is that people who don't have kids want kids, you know, and so they envying you in a different way. It's like, oh, you know, I would like to have it all figured out, kind of thing. And then the girls that have it figured out in their mind, you know, feel like that you got to figure it out, you know. So it's just, you know, grass greener on the other side type deal.
But, you know, like fake envy. Okay, so I feel like we talked a lot about me, you know what I'm saying, and where I am. And we could save more of me for other episodes. But there's a reason why you're here with me and sitting here with me on this couch. We got to get the people to know, Dami, you so goofy.
I can't be around you because
See, I do want to get to know Nami. I saw her back there. I didn't know they've been friends this long, and I didn't know that's how they met.
you bring the goofy out of me.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's good, but
And you bring the series. She's a Sag, y'all, and I'm a Libra. So this is like the perfect.
I love Libras. Libras is my favorite.
Okay, we about to get off a topic again.
I know.
We do this all the time. Let's get to know Dami a little bit for the people that don't know you. Okay. So, yeah, what's up, girl? What's been going on with
even
you?
talking about myself like that, to be honest. Like, I'm super humble. I'm a super, like, chill, humble person. Like, I'm from Oklahoma. Like, she could tell y'all the last time I came down here freaked out. Like, I've been to Atlanta before, but, like, I was freaking out because I'm so used to, like, very, like...
Small town,
chill, like, no traffic. And I was freaking out the airport, like...
The airport was thumping that day.
It was crazy, bro. I was...
That Atlanta airport a mess, y'all. I'm so sorry if you live there. I've been other places, and I don't... That whole tram thing be kidding me, y'all.
Not forget.
I was a
She was on a
I was on an edible.
She was on an edible, y'all. I cannot believe that she came.
I was geeked up. Like where? Like I've never.
I couldn't believe it. I
really feel like I was just like, this is a lot. Like so I'm really like chill. Like I don't really like a lot of. I'm simple. I'm a really simple girl.
Hold on, wait. Let's get into the nitty gritty though. This girl has a voice. This girl makes great music. Queen bumps in my car. I feel like she be sitting on her gift.
I do sit on my songs, my music.
And I also want to say this, like, so me and her have something in common. Both of our men are like streamers, YouTubers. Y'all know the Kai Sinets and the, you know, like
they be like, chat.
Yeah, all I hear is chat. Yeah, so like I feel like on what's different about us is her man is more of the...
He goes out in the world, and I kind of like...
But she's like... stays home, and I feel like you be taking care of the kids, but you also sit on your gift. When I told you that you could be...
Like,
you could really be...
No, and I think the thing is, I know that I can, and it scares me. Because I literally look at you as such a brave person, because I'm like, man, like sometimes I'm scared to get out there and like, oh, everybody's looking at me, or I can't go to the store no more by myself, and like I gotta be perfect and all these things. So I think like I know that I'm going to do it. I know that God has called me to do certain things, and I know that I probably should be like, that's me going against God in a way, which is bad. But it's just like, I don't know, like...
What else? Okay, so let's tell me this. If you didn't go into the industry doing music...
No, but
what else would you do? I'm going to be honest. Because, like, if you can't see anything else...
It's really like I always, like my whole... And I feel like that's why I feel so unfulfilled at times. Because, like, I don't see myself doing anything else at times. Like, I don't feel like I could be, like, I'm just a model or anything like that. Like, I'm going to runway walk? No.
Right.
I love fashion. I'm into fashion. But it's not like I'm just in, like, that's not my passion. I'm not passionate about anything.
You're passionate about...
I think it's really sweet that she giving Dom the spotlight. That's super sweet.
About
music.
music,
A
yeah.
lot of things that she holds back on is music from her own experiences of things that she has been through. And I feel like there's a fear there of you releasing that. Tell me why. Tell me why.
I don't know. I think it's just also like I'm such a God, like a God fearing person. So I feel like that has a lot to do with it. And I'm always like afraid, like, okay, what if I put this song out and then it leads to this emotion or this feeling and these people get like I'm just so.
But I'm God fearing too. So
I
then
know,
what about
you're
me?
brave though. Like you're
No,
brave.
so but I'm saying, what does God fearing have to do with you creating music about your experiences and
I'm thinking it's just
releasing
like my history, like how I grew up. Like my father, he's a art. He was a singer. I got my voice from him. So it's like the way he instilled certain things to me. It's kind of like I'm trying to learn how to like balance like being humble
What are
and
the
also
things that he
like
instilled into you? Because let's talk about it. We both are very. Me and Dami
Let me
both
do it again.
are
It gets stressful, and I'm not trying to like please him, but it's
really
like
into God. I'm
something got. I got beat. It got beat into me, not physically, not really, but like it's my train.
Embedded.
My mindset is trained.
What, that the industry is dark and things like that.
Yeah,
It is. I will say that. Like,
and then like what I.
Well, too, also, depending on, like, I'd like to know who her father was and what he did, but I guess some people have a bad experience in the industry, so if she saw him go through stuff or she saw somebody close to him go through stuff, and then it's like, oh, because like there's people like you know different artists, you can name the artist, and they've had problems with adjusting to the industry or bad influences and things like that. So it's so easy to get caught up. And so I'm sure he probably told her about his experience or his friend's experience or whatever. And, as a kid, that just, it's in your head.
What I'm gonna like put out into the universe, like ultimately, like I feel like we do have our own like ministry slash like the people that are tied to your calling, like who are you're sent here to save, like or something like that, like the influence you have. So
see,
I know like having influence. That's why I said people is watching me.
are you
So if I
scared
make
that
them
you don't want to lead them the wrong way?
yes,
Okay, let me tell you something about me, right?
right,
All right. I've always struggled when I was a little girl singing in church.
right.
The pastors, the prophets, they always used to tell me, your voice is for the Lord. Your voice is
Right.
for God. And I know that it is. I know that it is.
But then
But
I'll be
at
like,
the same
I don't
time,
want
we
to
all
sing that type of music.
No, but listen, we all have a different process, right?
Right.
And I feel like this is part of my process because
Right.
I'm not just about to be like straight up like, oh, I'm just only like I've been through life experiences, and I feel like that's what people don't understand. Especially like on the church folk side, they don't understand that like we all have to go through our own experiences in life to. I'm gonna be honest. People have DM'd me before and was like, Queen, this song got me like this song got me through a very depressing time. This song helped me to not commit suicide, or this song got me through this really bad breakup and I got back to myself. Like I feel like that is a part of God's work, because I always talk about God no matter what.
Right.
But it's like don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I thought the reason why you didn't want to release stuff is because you ain't want to really tell a lot of your business too.
Well, that's another thing too. It's like I don't want like to shine a like negative light on my partner, even if the like songs that I do like are not about him or are about him or whatever. Like I don't want it to always feel like I'm bashing, because like I ain't gonna lie, I like to make like fuck. Can I say the N word?
Say it.
Fuck nigga music.
Yeah.
Fuck a nigga music.
No, me too.
It just feels
That's
good.
That's
like,
where I relate to you.
I
don't
love
be wanting
that.
to shine a negative light on my partner either, because people know him. People know Clarence.
Yeah, people know my partner too.
But everybody also knows that like relationships go through things. And I have written music that I literally have sat on because I didn't want people to go and like be like, oh, you talking about him and
but
bashing
you
him.
know, mine is like so much more like gangster.
But
I mean,
but
like,
that's,
damn, she dissing this nigga. Like,
no, you're
I'm not dissing nobody.
Beyonce made Lemonade, and her and Jay-Z are still thriving. Like that
Right.
probably
And I
helped
be
them.
thinking-
I don't know if it did or not. Let me not, because I don't want the Beehive to come after me. But like, I'm just saying that it can,
honestly love my songs like that the most. I do.
I do
like,
too.
And I can't lie.
I love the
I
heartbroken
them.
music.
I
Like
love heartbreak music, or I hate you nigga music. Like I love it.
But you just don't want to release it.
The people love it. It's hard to release it.
I
Because
understand.
I just don't want to shine a negative light.
But it's not I feel you. It's not a negative light. It's just a real light. It's not a negative light. It's a real light. Real life. Like, so many girls could probably relate to things.
No, and
like,
that's the best thing
even,
about it.
Yeah, even like, okay, if we do go through stuff and I'm still here with my man, it's like thousands of millions of women do that. It's
Right.
like, how you gonna
Truthfully.
judge because I'm just like in the public eye. So
Right.
yeah, she do music, y'all, and she has a EP that she been released called New Soul.
Yeah.
New Soul,
It's
and
been
like
a minute. It's been like
I've been blasting
that's been
it,
like 4
but
years
like
ago,
I
I'm
just
gonna
really
lie.
wanted you guys to hear a little bit about her because I think she's so
She getting the
special.
stuff out of me. Like, she's getting it out of me, guys.
What
and
you
I'm
think I was
trying
gonna
not to-
sit here on this couch and just talk about me? Let's talk about you too, Negro. Okay, wait. Are they gonna? I'm gonna just
Cut
call you.
it.
I'm gonna call you Negro.
Yeah,
But
but I'm
yeah.
acting like that. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like
I
you
feel
said,
like
I'm gonna stop holding back. I just now that we talking about it, shoot.
this is kind of like therapy a little bit.
It is. It is. We
Yeah,
getting it
and I
out.
feel like we have so much more things to talk about too. But like, I want to save it, because we can go deep into the relationships. We can go deep into the trying to be a wife, but you ain't ready or he ain't ready to be a husband.
Right.
Like, we could go deep into the
Right,
God
all
stuff
that.
about shacking up. Like, we can
shagging
talk,
up. You shagging up, girl.
because you know me and you be on the phone like, ooh,
I
girl.
feel bad because I'm shagging.
I feel so bad. Lord, forgive me.
Sounding like them old people.
Yeah, but
But
life
it's-
is life, and
Yeah,
we just gotta
learning.
go through it.
We
How we go
learning,
through
we
it.
growing. I'm glad we are here talking about it.
Yeah, and I
honestly.
love this couch. I know it's off topic, but
It's really cute.
I love this couch. I want to put this in my room.
It's really cute.
Is this from CB2? Where is this from? I don't know. It's a nice, but yeah.
Man, okay, so what do y'all think we should?
Do you love me enough to have my
love
toes on
your
you?
feet.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah.
No, you
That
feel
was
violated.
No, you ain't. It's just we're actually being our real selves on camera, and I'm getting a little nervous right now.
Right, because you going. You
Is
scared
my
to be.
hair like?
Your hair look good.
Oh, my hair look good. Okay.
You really cute.
You cute too.
I like her hair and I like her outfit too.
Y'all, last night, let me just say this. Last night I was in a car waiting on my makeup artist to come into the airport, and I was telling her, should I just say it?
I'm tired.
I'ma
of you.
just say it.
I'm really tired of you with this.
Y'all, I want a nose job.
Y'all,
Okay, I'ma just say this. Like,
Girl, bye.
please somebody tell her
no,
she
no,
don't need
no,
no.
I don't want a nose job because
Queen, you don't need no nose job, sis. You look fine.
I want to fix my nose. No, not fix it. I don't want to change my nose, but I have a deviated septum. If y'all don't know, like, I have
She been doing a real
this is why
research
I
behind
film
it.
from this side the most. If y'all didn't know, I'm just keep it real. I film from this side. I take pictures from this side because each side of my face look different. Like, this side look different, and like on this side you can see a hump in my nose, and like I just want to fix it. It's deviated. It's like, what's the word?
That's how I know you've been too into.
No.
Like, you're literally know like the medical.
And you want to know
terminology.
the saddest thing?
What?
I didn't think about any of this before I started being on the red carpet and social media, and like I never thought about any of this.
So why do you think that it's okay for you to
Because I
want to
be comfortable fully on the camera. Like, I want to be. I don't want to tell people like, no, don't take a picture from this angle because this
Your
side of my
nose?
nose. No, I have another reason.
That's how that.
No, I have
That's
another
what
reason.
makeup is for, though.
No, I have another reason.
What, girl?
Because when I sing, sometimes it sounds nasally. So like
How do you not
it's
know that?
crooked.
But
I
what
want to
if
do it. I found a doctor. Okay, I know I said I was done with
can't
surgery.
tell
I
you.
said I would never touch my face, but y'all, come on. I just want to make it straight.
So why do you keep talking about it? You want somebody to validate it that you?
No,
should
I'm
do
gonna
it?
go get it done if I want to, but I'm a little scared because once your
I
nose
don't
change, everything
believe
changes.
in those jobs at all. Like, that's the real.
I never
reason that-
believed in it because it could change your whole face, but
because
now
it's scary. Like, you could really like look so different.
you could. I don't want to look. I ain't gonna
You're
say
pretty. I don't think you need it.
pretty too.
Just regardless of the little whatever.
But
you
I
call
will
it.
say this: I'm never laying on the table again for a BBL. I will tell you that. Not me.
I want a BBL. I don't want a
that's-
BBL.
That's your
I
prerogative.
don't need no BBL. I just want some lipo. Not gonna lie.
And she just had a
I
baby.
had a
too,
baby.
y'all. So like
And
I'm team tummy tuck and lipo, but I don't want to lay on the table and risk my life again.
well, I'm not done probably having kids, so I think after I have
Just
another
wait.
one, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Cause I'm working out, like obviously working out, doing that, but I feel like it just defeats the purpose in you go home and have another baby. So
Yeah.
I do believe in like lipo stuff like that, but it's just like kind of scary, with the
it's a very like controversial topic about BBLs. You know what? Like, for example, what happened with Jackie O.
Yeah.
Like, and that was really sad. I feel
very
like that
sad.
made a lot of women be like,
question, like second thought.
yeah, like, you know what? Let me not, because we just often just worry about our bodies so much,
gonna
and like
lie.
it's such a risk. But it's like the other side of it is like we just want to live up to the standards now, and it sucks.
It's the standards too, but then it's like it feels good to just look in the mirror. Cause ain't nobody just looking in the mirror like with all these rolls and stuff and like, yeah, I look good. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
people do.
I mean, but you can work out. But sometimes it take a long time. I will say this: I am learning to
My mic is like-
appreciate. I'm learning to appreciate natural bodies more. Like when I
Yeah.
look at natural bodies versus my BBL, sometimes I'm like, dang, I wish I was natural again. You know?
Yeah.
Because you always want what you don't have
And
anymore.
I feel like it's gonna be like a time
it's
in there
bad
that is
where like
coming back.
I feel like natural bodies is definitely
coming back.
and like I'm
Right.
trying to get skinny and lose my butt so I can look natural again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would never.
So
do that.
doesn't that show you like you can do stuff, but then like as women, we're just never gonna be satisfied.
That's something we could talk about later on. I do feel like I'm never satisfied. I said I was just gonna get a tummy tuck, and I ended up getting fat put into my booty to round it out because I had a long booty back.
A falafel back.
I had a big fat jalopy back.
Jalopy
So no, I had a long back booty, a long backboard. I had a long backboard butt, and I wanted it to be round. And then not knowing that, like, if you don't work out, then
It's gonna be like
you're gonna spread and look like
you're gonna be
spread and
looking
look like a you ate too many Krabby Patties.
too many Krabby Patties.
But yeah,
Like
so,
Squidward when
yeah.
his
I ain't gonna lie, I've gotten to that point, and I've stayed off camera on purpose. I made on my YouTube videos. I made sure they cropped it up, because at the bottom it was looking like I had
that Squidward. That's
a trash bag filled with garbage. Yeah,
He's so funny.
but
yeah.
yeah, BBLs, tummy tucks.
It's really
Life.
it's really your prerogative.
Yeah,
but
I don't think
I
we
really
ever
don't think that
satisfied,
you
though.
need to get your nose done. I really don't.
We'll come back around to that. I don't want to
know
get
you're
it.
gonna bring it up again.
I will,
But I
off
don't
the
want you
camera.
to do it.
I know everybody in the comments gonna say, "No, leave your nose alone," but y'all don't understand one side of my. I ain't gonna get back into it, but yeah, I just feel like this was a very
Yeah, this was what was it? What was liberating?
liberating, therapeutic. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been trying to.
Don't you love it when I use big words?
Yeah, I need to go into the dictionary, learn some bigger words for this podcast.
I know I do too. I feel like I do.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't go to college, so like I haven't really learned.
I tried.
You didn't go to college?
No.
Wait, why am I acting like I didn't know that? You never talked about it.
We never talked.
Yeah, I ain't. That's another reason why I feel a little dumb. Cause I ain't go to college, but you know we could talk about that later on.
Yeah, let's talk about it later on.
How does your knee feel?
How I feel about my knee?
Yeah, how your knee feel?
This knee feels good. This one,
I feel like
is falling asleep.
Yeah, I feel like it's. I think they can
I've
hear
been
that.
having to poop the whole time.
So your
We've
leg
been
like
sitting
holding-
here, so I've been holding it in.
All right. Well, soon as the camera turn off, she gonna let out a big fat. No.
So back to you. Like, what is next for you? Like, what we gonna do?
What's next? I would say another episode of this. If they love it, that's next.
I hope they love it.
And then they could also give us. They could also comment like what kind of topics they would like for us to talk about. Like, but like one track topics, not like where we go everywhere. Releasing my sophomore project. I'm gonna say project
I'm excited
because sometimes like EPs are super dope. So I'm sorry, y'all. It might. I don't know if it's gonna be an EP or an album, but whatever
honestly,
it is, a project.
do you like that? I like EPs better, honestly. It's
I do
like
too.
I feel
It's
like
short and
people
sweet.
can focus more on you, like just
That's
get
what
it
I'm
all.
saying. I know.
You know,
That's I'm so excited about this. But I'm working with. I've just signed a contract to launch a certain product, and we are going to be next week. I got my meeting to go over like all the designs and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
wait, so this is something you didn't even tell me.
I didn't.
No. See, that's why I be talking.
No, we could talk. No, I have told you. I just don't want to say it right now because I don't want to exploit.
You
I think
told
I told
me?
you. We could talk about it after.
Okay.
But yeah, so and
Well, that's exciting. I'm excited.
And you know, just new things, new people on my team, new titties. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I'm never getting a boob job. New nose. Just kidding.
I'm not gonna let you
all right,
do
I'm
it.
sorry. You ain't laugh at that one.
So I'm excited for that. Like, I really don't. I don't know what. Like, I really kind of want to know what it is. Like, can you just tell me my ear? Can you just tell me my ear?
Because I want. It's a. Let's just say it's like a product that the girls will love.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
All right.
What if I just let a big one out right now? Like, you have been telling
Do
me.
it.
You have been telling me to go to the bathroom.
I've been telling you to go and let that poot out.
But you know how you were saying my knee, your knee? Like,
y'all, I ain't
now-
gonna lie.
now
We gotta
my-
wrap this up because she got to fart. Ah! Oh, shit. It hurts. I know mine do too. Let's wrap it up though. So, I already said for y'all to comment underneath what topics y'all would like for us to talk about, but also like who would y'all like to see us bring on here?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would love to do that. I would like to bring somebody on and have like
I think they both should bring their men on there.
some good convo. And also your girl just dropped a song called No Fake Love.
No fake love.
With YB,
Yeah.
NBA Youngboy.
That was lit.
I always seem to get the hood
That's all right. I loved it, girl.
ninjas on my songs and be on these songs. But yeah, that just dropped. And and just check out the rest of my music. Hate or Love. Let's talk about it. Ew, edit that face out. I'm sure that was so ugly. But yeah.
They gonna keep that in there.
and then check out her stuff too, y'all.
Yeah, check out my old
tell
stuff.
us what you think. Dami V. Look up Dami Vuitton. How you spell your name?
Dami. Oh, my Instagram is Dami Vuitton. Dami DOMIVUITTON.
Girl, that was too quick.
DOMIVUITTON on Instagram and Twitter. But don't follow me on Twitter. I don't want nobody on my Twitter like that.
They gonna follow you just for that.
Okay, and then my on
Their music is the same thing.
SoundCloud, iCloud, all that
Same
stuff
thing,
like
Dami
that.
Vuitton.
Dami V. It's Dami V.
Dami V.
I need to change my name. I don't like my Instagram name anymore.
Okay, we could
I don't know.
talk about that. But my name is QUEENNAIJA, QUEENNAIJA.
On everything.
And yes, my first name is Queen. Don't get it twisted. Stop calling me Naija. For everybody that's out there, even the interviewers, even the people, you know what I'm saying, that just be
Do not be disrespectful, y'all.
walking up to me trying to be nice, I understand, but my first name is Queen, y'all. I say this time and time again, and no, I'm not from Nigeria.
So funny.
Because they always ask me that.
Are
Like,
you
because
from Nigeria?
Naija is short for Nigeria, but I'm not from Nigeria. My mama just spelled it like that. But yeah,
I
y'all.
really like your name. It's cute.
Thank you. I might change
really
it just
do.
to Queen. But okay, y'all, toodles. We love you guys so much, and there's more to come. Mwah.
We'll see y'all in the next segment.
Bye, y'all. I liked it. I hope they do some more of this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I was trying not to talk too much, but overall, I really enjoyed the whole thing was great. I love the vibe they had. I love that we got to see more about Dom because I've seen her around in the videos, but I really didn't know who she was. And so I feel real good about it. And I like it. And I hope they have guests to come. And I'm looking forward to it. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Click the bell, become part of the Noto Squad.